This street.
Questionable.
You think this looks like a dangerous spot?
No, the vibes change.
I thought you were asking me to.
I was asking you not to.
Okay, it's an.
Baby.
To us if we could raise our child in your home.
Yeah,
And obviously it's your...
And I know.
I've gone dark. I leaked the house's history to my post.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to be sharing this video with you guys because I finally got an opportunity to go ahead and go watch this series that's actually brand new and that it's available to watch on Netflix. But before we get into further details and actually discuss it, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you have watched season 1, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know what is your point on it. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? And yes, there is a very permanent storyline when it comes to a lesbian couple, in this case between Sarah and in this case Leslie. They are a married couple. Yeah, so that just makes the story of the the series even more better. So let's get right into further details and not waste any more time, because let me tell you, this series is good. Me personally, I really do indeed like it. So hopefully when you get opportunity to go ahead and go watch it, you will like it as well. So let's get right into further details. So the series is a dark comedy. It tells the story of 3 different families trying to buy the very same 1920s Spanish style villa that they think will basically solve all their problems. So you can basically see that all the families have their own storyline going on. Everybody has their own situation, and it's basically, in this case, showcased throughout season 1. And yes, each episode is around 30 minutes, which is pretty straightforward. And that's one thing I really enjoyed about the series. So let's focus on the lesbian couple, in this case, Sarah and Leslie. So Leslie is basically a lawyer. She's a prosecutor lawyer, and she's very more obsessed than Sarah in getting the house. She just wants them to take that next move in their relationship. So she's trying everything to convince the owner to sell the house to them, doing her private investigation, trying to figure out, reasons on how she can convince the owners to make them, give the house, in this case, sell the house to, in this case, her and her wife. On the other hand, we have Sarah. Sarah is a little bit more, relaxed. She's like, okay, I want the house, but I don't want the house that bad. If we get it, we get it. And if we don't, it's okay. We can just get another house, because you can basically see that Sarah's, mind is more on going through another IVF, process in order to get pregnant so that they can, have a baby. But they already been through, the IVF process so many times that they came to a point that most of them, in this case Leslie, have decided to give up on it. But of course Sarah still has a dreams of becoming a mom, so she have decided to go through with the process by herself. And yes, she is a doctor, so she have decided to keep this secret from Leslie and not tell her that she's going through with another round of IVF, just in case it doesn't affect their process of trying to get this house. So later on, you can clearly see that, the IVF this time work, and Sarah actually ends up, getting pregnant. And of course, Leslie wasn't expecting it because they didn't have a discussion that they will go through their process again. So it was kind of a shock for Leslie, the fact that her wife kept a secret from her and not telling that she's going through the process again. But at the end, they had a discussion, they end up figure things out. So now the next move was to focus on getting the house. So they have decided to put in an offer for the house, but the offer basically got rejected because, the owners have decided to take the house off the market for a while. And later on, the lesbian couple, you can clearly see they were not very convinced. They really wanted a house. So they went and did their own private investigation on why the owners are being so mysterious when it comes to selling the house. What's really going on? What is the secrets that they hide, that the household? So they both have decided to embark, mostly in this case Leslie, because she is a lawyer. She has decided to embark on this journey in discovering the truth, about what really was going on when it comes to the house owner's son. And not only that, his passing, and not only that, why the daughter doesn't want to go home, what happened to, the owner's brother's, situation as well. They were just trying to figure out everything and anything in order to try to convince the owners to sell them the house. They were basically the couple that were more dedicated to get the house. If, in my opinion, they were really like trying to go out of the box, just trying to do everything, and at the same time also trying to manage, now that Sarah in this case is pregnant. So they both, they were just in a very good space, trying to figure things out, and later on, of course, they have discovered the truth. But at the end of the day, the series is very short. Like I said, the series has, if I'm not mistaken, 8 episodes, one season, 30 minutes long each episode. So their relationship was quite very straightforward. It wasn't nothing like out of the ordinary. It's about a lesbian couple that wants to get a house. They have decided to have a baby again. One kept the secret from the other one because they didn't want them to not want to go with the process again. She ends up getting pregnant. Now they want another house, but it's complicated for them to get the house. At the end, they have decided more or less to give up on the house and just be like, at this point it is what it is. We can just go ahead and go look forward to another house. But yeah, it's a beautiful story. You can definitely see that they are in love. You can definitely see that the love between them is there, that they want to be together. Isn't like, a hide and love situation. It's just about two grown women that are married to one another and that wants to have a family, but a lot of times they can see eye to eye. Just in case I haven't mentioned the series name yet, the name of the series is No Good Debt. Yes, No Good Debt. Like I said, it's available to watch on Netflix. I really enjoyed it. And there's also another lesbian situation that goes on, but that's more like an affair between a married woman and a lesbian that's going on in there, but it's not like a real, consistent storyline. It just is part of the married woman storyline, more or less. If I can, hopefully by saying that, makes sense. But I really enjoyed it. I really did. I feel like the couple, the way it came together is pretty good. It's pretty nice. And also the fact that they could solve their differences, it was also nice because you could have clearly see that Leslie, she was very shocked but she was very disappointed the fact that, Sarah have decided to keep, that secret from her, especially, while they are going through this process on trying to get a very, very expensive house. So it's a lot that they had to go through, and it's also for Sarah. Sarah also didn't want to tell Leslie because, she was afraid that Leslie would change her mind on wanting to have a family. And, she didn't want, in this case, Leslie to basically talk her out of, being a mother. So it was a whole lot going on between the two. But at the end of the day, things worked out for them, and that's the most important thing. So yes, go ahead, go to Netflix, go watch, go support, come back, let me know your opinion. And also, if you have watched it, please let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. What would you personally rate it from 1 to 10? In my personal opinion, I would 100 trillion% rate it a 7.5 out of a 10, just because I wanted to see a little bit more romance between the couple, not only, everything being about the pregnancy and being about investigating on how to get the house. I would have liked to see a little bit more connection between the two, but I also understand that that's not the type of series it is, but it's still very good, very straightforward. Hopefully there will be, a season 2. That would be really nice. I feel like the show has a lot of potential to have at least a season 2, but we will have to see on how it does, when it comes to feedback and views wise. But good series, highly recommended. Don't miss it out. Go ahead and go watch No Good Debt. And yes, that's basically it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Until the next video, and goodbye.